Up for sale now, Vehiclemax. We have a beautiful 2010 Chevy Avalanche LTZ two-wheel drive, silver on the outside with light gray leather interior, loaded up with navigation, factory power moonroof, color backup camera, factory 20-inch chrome wheels, memory seats, heated seats, and a number of other options that I'll get to in just a minute. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. We are located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is their zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the home page is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. The car has no hail damage, no love bug damage, no major scratches or touch-ups of any kind. Has a factory 22-inch chrome wheels with tires that are nearly brand new, but they're not brand new, but they're easily 75-80%, as you can see from the tread remaining. Again, it's the LTZ. We're going to finish going around the car. We're going to stop at every wheel and tire, and then we're going to get started and show you the interior options. This vehicle also is flex fuel capable, meaning you can put that E85 flex fuel that costs about 30 cents less per gallon, but it doesn't mean you have to. You can put the regular unleaded or premium, whatever you wish. Has also parking sensors in the rear bumper. There's two on each side of the bumper. And also has a Class 3 heavy-duty towing package with the electrical connection there ready to go for all your towing needs. Also has a 3-piece rigid tonneau cover that is lockable, so you can put valuables back there. There's a power lock actuator on the tailgate, so when you unlock the vehicle, you can access the cargo area. When you lock it, it will lock itself, so you don't have to worry about having to lock anything back there. Got roof rack with crossbars for your, if you want to put luggage up in the top of the roof there, you can tie it down to the crossbars. One of the many features on this vehicle is a remote start, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate that for you. This feature, what it does is it allows you to turn the car on from a distance. The car has to be locked, of course. And this is a real neat feature, especially in the summer when it's nice and hot outside. As long as you have the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the AC, and it'll cool down the car for you. In the winter, it does the opposite effect. As long as you had the heater on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the heater, and when it reaches temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. Let's go ahead and demonstrate here. The car has to be locked. You press and hold this here. Make sure it's locked here. Once you're ready to drive off, all you got to do is unlock the vehicle, put the key in the ignition, and open the switch, and you're ready to drive off. If you change your mind, you decide you're not going to go anywhere, and you want to turn it off, you don't have to go up to the vehicle. You can simply just press here, and the car will turn off. All right, let's go ahead and get inside of it now, show you the interior options. The door panels are what they call light titanium and dark titanium, which is a light gray with a charcoal gray. Has a wood trimming. Got, of course, we got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel. Got heated seats, memory seats for up to 2 drivers. Got power folding mirrors also. Got automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise. A manual tilt wheel. We've got dual power seat, power reclining, and lumbar support. Not just the driver's side, but also the passenger side. Got curtain side airbags here, as well as seat side airbags. Let's go ahead and get inside of it and get it started for you. Close the door. Alright, I got the moonroof open here. Let's go ahead and close it for a second. It's a one-touch, as you can see. It is a glass moonroof. It is tinted, but also has this hard cover that blocks out the sun completely. Let me go ahead and open it again for you, and we'll leave it open for the duration of the video for better lighting. Okay, let's put the AC a little cooler. And we're going to go ahead and power down the windows here. The driver window is one touch. You don't have to hold the switch of the window to go down. And as you can see, the windows are tinted as well. Let's go ahead and put down the navigation here. Let's give that a second to load. In the meantime, let me show you the mileage on the vehicle. The car has 87,016 miles. It also has a compass and an outside temperature readout to the right of it, which shows you right now, as you can see, that it's 89 degrees, and it's also that we're pointing and heading in the east direction. I got the car running right now. I'm going to rev the engine. 5.3 liter V8, and the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine zoom, no maintenance zoom, nothing like that. Everything is working perfectly. Navigation is a touchscreen map, and there's your navigation. If we put the car on reverse, the rear camera is going to come on. As you can see, the camera looks a little hazy because the sun is setting and it's coming in right below us, so it's kind of shining bright. But as you can see, it's a color camera. Put it back on park. Let's go ahead and put on some music. And you can raise the volume here. Lower the volume here. And you can mute it here. The source button takes you from AM to FM to satellite. Here's the seek button, which takes you to the next available station. These two buttons here will help you navigate about your preset stations, the ones that you set favorites. When the phone rings, as this vehicle has Bluetooth, you answer the phone here and hang up the phone over here. Cruise controls are on the left hand side of the steering wheel. On the shifter column, you'll see the plus and minus there. That's for your manual shifting mode and your towing haul mode, and I'll show you how that works. I'm going to press it and you can see what happened over here. The little yellow wagon comes on. What it does is that makes the transmission shift a little differently to adjust for the extra cargo load, and also disables the overdrive. To turn it off, just press on the button and that goes away. I'll show you what the manual shifting mode does. Car right now is in park, as you can see. Put her in reverse, neutral, drive, and that's how you're going to drive at 99% of the time. But if you want to make it a shift manually, go down one notch and you'll see that 1 comes next to the M, which means manual. Right now we're in manual shifting mode 1. If I tap on the plus, it'll go, I'm tapping 1 at a time, it'll go all the way up to 6, as this is a 6-speed automatic transmission. Okay, if you tap on the minus, it'll downshift all the way down to 1, as this is as I'm pressing on the downshifting. The vehicle is not moving, so clearly nothing's happening. Put it back in park. Alright, let's see here. We've got dual climate controls. You can see right now I have the driver's side at 60 while the passenger side it says 65. And what that does is that makes the vents on the passenger side of the vehicle, this one here and the one on the other corner over there, blow at 65 degrees, while the vents on the left hand side of the vehicle will blow at 60 degrees. Okay? Got power adjustable pedals. That's this button right here. This feature allows you to move the pedals from and toward you about 4 or 5 inches. If you happen to have a very tall driver or a short driver, this comes in very handy because they move completely independent of the driver's side power seat. Got parking sensors. This is to disable the parking sensors. And you say, well, why would you want to disable the parking sensors? Well, if you're backing up, if you're towing a boat or a trailer, when you put the car in reverse, those sensors will be beeping constantly because of the proximity of the trailer or boat. So when you're putting the car in reverse, you want to disable it temporarily, otherwise it'll be beeping the whole time. Once you take it in reverse, it will enable itself and turn on. When the light's on, they're disabled. When the light's off, they're enabled. There's your traction control to disable also. Cigarette lighter adapter on each side, so you could put your cigarette lighter there or your chargers. Okay, got the OnStar system, and let me talk to you about what the OnStar system does. This is a monitor system that there's a monthly fee for. If you happen to get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you to the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you happen to lock your keys inside your car, 4-hour number. You call the number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money, having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. Also, if you have any kind of emergency, press the red OnStar button there to the right of the blue one. The OnStar Center will come on and assist you with any emergency you might have. If you're lost, you can press the blue OnStar button and they can give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. For more details, visit OnStar.com. Okay, up here we got your home link or universal garage door opener, where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a gated community. You got map lights over here. You have vanity mirrors, map lights on both sides, vanity mirrors on both sides. Got wood trimming all around the door panels. Every door panel has wood trimming. Got a little bit here on this side of the instrument cluster, on this side, and all around the radio and AC controls. In the center here we have a cup holder that has 2 positions. You can position it here or here, and it's removable. So if you happen to spill coffee or soda or something, you can take it out and clean it. You don't have to bring a hose into the car. In the center console here where you rest your elbow, you got a little tray here to put stuff, like a phone or something, so it doesn't slide around. If you're going to access here, you're going to have to remove it because otherwise it would fall back. In here, you got a USB port and a cigarette lighter adapter. You also have a remote control for the stereo and navigation. It's here. Okay. Got power folding mirrors with turn signal. And I'm going to go ahead and fold them now. And on this side here, let's go ahead and turn off the turn signal. I don't know if I mentioned this before, you got automatic headlights that come out of sunset and come off the sunrise. If I did, I apologize for repeating myself. Okay, got the Bose stereo sound system. Okay. What else can we show you around here? Already showing you the manual shifting mode, the towing haul mode, cruise control on this side, the remote stereo controls on this side. You got a leather wrap steering wheel that is in great shape. Also, if you're shopping around for a Tahoe, Suburban, Avalanche, this area here peels on them. This is the plastic that has a film on it that from the driver's nails sometimes it peels. As you can see, these are in brand new condition. This one has a small little chip here, but they're all for overall use. A car with 80,000 miles, it's in great shape. Let me go ahead and pan around the leather wrap steering wheel so you can see it's in perfect shape without any cuts or tears or burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. Okay, I think we're ready to move on to the back. Before that, let me go ahead and pan over the passenger seating area so you can see it's in perfect shape. Again, if there's something I missed, my name is George. You can reach me at 305-218-5462 for any questions. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the rear passenger area here. The door panels in the rear are the same as in the front. They're two-tone, light gray with a charcoal gray. This vehicle is equipped with child lock protection. How it works is the following. Stick your key in here, give it a half a twist to the left, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got any, you don't want your kids to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers, go ahead and put your key in here, twist it to the right, and what that does is that enables this inside door handle. This is a 5-passenger vehicle, 2 in the front and 3 in the back, and they all have an over-the-shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger, which uses that belt. In the back of the center console, there are controls for the it's not the AC, sorry. There are controls for the stereo here. You can change the source. You could fast forward it, change stations. You have headphone jacks, and you have a volume and tune controls here. I have AC vents, a cigarette lighter adapter. This pops out into a cup holder. It's a little squeaky from lack of use. All you gotta do is grease that, or we get grease it for you a little bit. No big deal. You got a map lights here up in the top. As you can see, the headliner is in perfect shape without any cuts, tears, burn holes, or stains. This rear glass has a rear window defroster, and it's also removable, meaning you can take it right off and you can put it and wedge it in the back in here. I'll show you how that gets done. If you don't have a middle row passenger, you can open this up here and use it as an armrest and cup holder. To go into cargo mode or to put tools and stuff here, so you don't want to damage your seat, you can lift this up here like that and put things in there. This will also go forward, okay? And if you slide the seat just a hair more, this will go all the way down and you can place things on top of this. This is the area here where you put your rear glass. And so you put it here, you wedge it on these places in those little tabs there to hold it up. Once you get it in there, you turn this wheel like that and it locks into place so it doesn't fall and crack or break. All right, the other side does exactly the same function. All right, let's move on to the area back here. Again, it's the LTZ version. This is a 3-piece rigid tonneau cover I was telling you about that is removable, okay? These side panels here are lockable. These are only lockable with your key. You open it and lock it with your key. And you get a nice and deep pocket down there for storage. Left rear tail light, perfect shape, no cracks, no scuffs, nothing like that. Again, on this tailgate here is a power lock actuator. What that means is when the vehicle's unlocked, you can access in here nice and easy. Okay, and when the vehicle's locked, you will not be able to open the handle, as I'll demonstrate in just a second. These panels have these little handles here. You pull them, okay, and then what that does is that release. You can lift it up and pull it out, and all the panels have the same little handle. I don't know if you can see all the way down there. You get a nice rubber mat here so you don't scratch up your bed. All from factory, by the way. All right, let's go to the lockable portion I was mentioning to you about. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and the car is unlocked now, so that's how come I was able to access the cargo area. But if I lock it, the power lock actuator locks in here and you cannot get in there. So that allows you to put valuables in there and it stays fairly dry in there. There's not much water that comes in there, although I wouldn't put something that absolutely cannot get wet back there. Okay, right rear tail light, perfect shape, no cracks, no scuffs, no, it's nice and clear. Again, the car has no damage whatsoever, no dings, no major scratches or touch-ups of any kind. Car's on, gotta unlock it, I locked it. Right rear door panel, perfect shape as you can see, no cracks, no cuts, no scratches. I'm sure you've seen by now that none of the speaker covers are damaged, and there's no damage whatsoever here. Nice and clean. Behind here you have a your jack. Again, this seat does the same function. I can pull this forward and flip this forward here. Let's come to the passenger front. Right front door panel, perfect shape, no damage whatsoever. As I was saying before, we got a dual power seats, power recliner, and lumbar support. Let's pan over the seating area here now so you can see it's in great shape without any cut, tears, or burn holes. Give you another look at the headliner from a different angle so you can see it's in great shape without any damage. Your main glove box is over here. And here you got your wheel lock and your owner's manual supplement and the supplemental booklets, such as the OnStar and so on. Okay, let's talk about financing for just a second. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even have some programs for really rough credit. If you're concerned about the financing and you want us to go ahead and get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you see a silver tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.